Here's the proof. Okay. I'm going to show you guys two slides. On the first slide, there's going to be one set of wine labels, and then on the other side, there's going to be another set. So just look at them and decide which ones you like better. So here's the first slide, and then here's the second slide. Okay, so how many of you guys like the first slide better? Okay, so there's two of you. And then how many of you guys like the second slide better? Okay, so the majority of the class actually likes the second slide better. So, good afternoon, Edna Valley Vineyard CEO, Chairman, and Board members. My name is Dale Morris, and I'm the Vice President of Sales at Edna Valley Vineyards. I have been working for this company for 5 years now. I have a graduate degree from Cal Poly SLO and a minor in wine sales. Our company bases itself on having great quality wine for the Central Coast. It's very well known for the 10 different varieties of wines that we offer. In order to increase sales, I believe that we need to update the wine labels, not only to appeal to the only mature wine drinkers, but also the more current and new generation of wine drinkers as well. It is apparent that the traditional wine labels are no longer popular with the young crowd. So at the end of my speech, I would like you all to believe that the abstract and colorful wine labels is the more appropriate way to target the young consumers. Now that I've told you my idea, I want to share with you why I believe this. Young adults are not drinking as much wine as they are other alcoholic beverages. And according to Gallup.com, that only 24% of the young generation is drinking wine, with the other percentile of consumption of alcohol being beer and other liquors. Young adults preference has shifted more towards wine than other generations, but it's still not nearly as much as all the other alcoholic beverages. The young generation believes that the quality of wine is based on the wine label, according to other sources. The older wine drinkers know that the wine is not based on the label, it's based on where it's grown and how old it is and the brand. But the young generation of wine drinkers believe that it's all based on the label. 90% of Snap judgments about products are based on the label alone, according to HelpScout.net. It has been tested that young adults respond to more bright colors, red, yellow, green, but also some of the darker colors like royal blue and black. According to the senior project from Cal Poly, it was found that millennial generations prefer wine labels that are brightly colored, less traditional, and more graphically focused. Millennials above the legal drinking age drank 25.7% of all the wine in California that was produced in 2012, according to UC Davis. According to their marketing team at UC Davis for their wine sales major, the audience preferred modern packaging due to their social media experience instead of just the normal traditional labels that are normally put on wine bottles. Stated by Wine Magazine, the new generation of wine makers and also wine drinkers are bent on making the wine world not only more accessible, but more fun for them. The more unique and attractive wine label is, the more likely the bottle will be purchased and consumed by consumers. 99% of wine labels, like this one, are made on paper. The new wine label that I'm trying to get changed to would be printed directly on the bottle, used by screen printing, instead of just a normal paper label. This is our competitor, Alexander Valley Vineyards, and they got an update on their wine label a few years ago. They went from the traditional wine label to a more abstract appeal for the younger generation, because they believed that in order to target them, they had to increase their branding and also change their label. This is our traditional wine label right now, and it's kind of plain, straight to the point. It looks like every other wine label on the shelf. So I believe that in order to target the younger generation and increase sales, we needed some type of update or a new wine label. So I believe that something more bright, colorful like this, that says Edna Valley Vineyards, but also has a picture or some type of graphic design that's not just a straight wording, but also has bright color on top of that. And then on the bottom we can have what type of wine it is and the year. If we can call a vote on this project during our next board meeting, and we agree that this is a good transition for our company in order to increase sales, target the younger generations, but also be able to appeal to the older generation of wine drinkers as well. I want to see this product in the market by early 2015, if that's possible, if we agree that we like my idea. Abstract wine labels are more commonly used in the wine industry to target the young wine consumers. So I believe that in order to stay with the market and the trending of the wine industry, that we should change our label also. I would like you all to go think about what we have discussed today and decide if you want our company to thrive as much as I do. And I believe that the way to get that is to change the wine label and make it more appealing to the younger generation while having that elegant appeal that the old wine drinkers also like. You will be amazed at what the right label can do for your wine.